Yeah, my name is Ash Bhatt.
And my name is Rohan Fateh.
We're the co-founder of Robot Labs, and we're in Berkeley, California. It's really interesting to see how the network actually reacts to these different current events. What essentially botcheck.me does is that we have a search bar where you can essentially type in any username, and then we also have a dashboard that essentially we're tracking 1,500 different bots that essentially we take all their tweets from the last 24 hours, and then we calculate the top hashtags, the top tweeted accounts, the top two-word frequencies, the top single-word frequencies. So we're looking at different statistics like that, and these are automatically generated. We've classified over 200,000 suspicious accounts. So this is an example of an account that seems pretty suspicious in terms of bot-like activity. The account was created pretty recently. This is something that we see often with bots. Their following and followers number will be pretty similar. When you look at the proportion of tweets to retweets, the account actually has a majority of retweets. So we have buttons like this that appear underneath every single account on Twitter once you install our extension. Essentially, you can click it, and as soon as you click it, it'll give you a classification, and we'll be able to give you a really quick and easy way of understanding whether an account depicts patterns of a bot or not. In this case, the propaganda bot-like patterns were found, and so we have this dialog that pops up. Yeah, so there's two big ways that we've seen bots actually being created. So one, it's actually being created on Twitter. Someone signs up for an account and automates it. Automation is when an account starts tweeting by itself without a human actually publishing the tweets. It's him or herself. We've also seen a second method that's a lot more scary, where people are actually buying compromised accounts. So these are accounts that used to be owned by real humans and then sold on different black markets, things like that. You sort of see these bots evolve, and the scary thing for us is if we aren't keeping up with their technological progress, at some point it's gonna be impossible to tell the difference, right?
Yeah, there's always new bots that are coming in. If you look at these new bots that are coming in, they're joined in about a month ago, some of them are 2 months ago, some of them are a few weeks ago, and you can already see that they're retweeting constantly of these new topics on Twitter. And so there's always going to be more bots coming in onto this Twitter network as we're trying to explain and detect the old ones. So it's almost equilibrium, and that's why we need to actually look at a way to prevent some of these bots from appearing on the network rather than just detecting them.